Well, I actually made this video about it that went super viral, and a lot of people wanted an update, but I didn't have one because you had blocked me. And I'm not the kind of person to go for revenge, so I kind of just forgot about you and moved on until today when you added me again on a dating app and you didn't even remember who I was.
Yeah, so this woman never forgot who this dude was, by the way. Right? She's trying to pull the card of like, oh, I'm the bigger person. I totally forgot about you. No, you didn't. Okay? Like, Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Taylor the Fiend back again. And on today's episode, man, there are just no attractive dudes, okay? There's only strong, successful women who we would be lucky to have a relationship with, okay? Jokes aside, we're going to be kicking today's episode off with a clip from this woman who is essentially complaining that Chad doesn't even know that she exists. All right, and then we'll be jumping back into the original video if we have time. Let's jump into it. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments.
This video is for the guy that stood me up on a date last summer and no one else. Hi, it's me. You probably don't remember me. Actually, I know you don't remember me because you just matched with me again on a dating app and you're pretending as if you don't know who I am, which you probably don't because let's be real, I don't think you remember the girls that you stood up on dates. But let me tell you that I remember you, and I remember how hurtful it was that I spent hours getting ready and waiting for you at a bar while you were texting me that you were on your way and then just blocked me after you made me wait for you for 45 minutes, and I had to tell the waiter that you weren't coming and go home, and it was extremely humiliating for me.
I'm going to pause it here, guys. This woman talks so incredibly fast, okay? I wasn't even really listening. She reminds me, have any of you guys seen the movie Over the Hedge? Right, there's like a squirrel in that or something who just talks rapidly. They give it caffeine or something. I'll get my editor to put up an image right now of the character in question. But that's who this individual reminds me of, okay? So what are we doing here? Let me just see if I can recall what this woman is yapping about. So she's complaining because some dude stood her up on a date and then rematched with her on a dating application. Now, let me just say this, guys. I don't feel any empathy for women who complain about being stood up by men, because let's be honest, they've all done this like 100x to the men, right? For every time this happens to a woman, it happens so many more. This exact same woman, I guarantee you, has stood up many more men in her life. And this is the classic example, guys, of like, oh, it really sucks when it happens to me, but I'm more than happy to do it to other people. All right. And again, women don't get to this age, still single, still on dating applications, without throwing away a whole bunch of dudes to get in this position. Notice how she says, hey, this guy has a bunch of other women. So she knows, right? She knows this dude is attractive. She knows he has other options, and that's why she wants him. She doesn't want to, she's not interested in the average guy on these dating applications. She'll make him wait. She'll screw him around. She'll dry text him. But when all of this stuff happens to her, it's a problem. Let's continue.
Well, I actually made this video about it that went super viral, and a lot of people wanted an update, but I didn't have one because you had blocked me. And I'm not the kind of person to go for revenge, so I kind of just forgot about you and moved on until today when you added me again on a dating app and you didn't even remember who I was.
Yeah, so this woman never forgot who this dude was, by the way. Right? She's trying to pull the card of like, oh, I'm the bigger person. I totally forgot about you. No, you didn't. Okay? Like, it's funny because she tries to downplay the situation, man. And the fact that women release these videos, I don't know if you guys caught that, okay? This video that she just mentioned, if you can see that on the screen right there, has 3.6 million views. I don't know what is happening with her face on that video. I don't even know what the hell is happening there. But 3.6 million views for yapping about how some dude stood her up on a date. Like, this is the content that women are consuming over on TikTok, guys. You know, like what a sad state of affairs this is. Let's continue.
But I remember you, and I always thought that you should get karma for what you did, and I really hope that one day another girl would stand you up in the same way you did her, so you would know not to do that to people. I just never thought that I would be the one that would have the pleasure of giving you this karma. So tonight at 8:30, when you arrive at the bar that we're supposed to meet at, and you find that no one's there, and you text me saying where I am, and I tell you I'm 5 minutes away, and then I block you and unmatch you, then I hope you know what it feels like.
I think this woman's lying. I don't think this dude rematched her, to be honest with you. I think what she's doing is she's just making up a follow-up part to this video, right? That makes her look good. Like, oh, he rematched with me, but I'm going to get my revenge. Yeah, I don't believe you. The reason why this woman is making this video and making this situation up is because the first video got 3.6 million views, okay? And now she probably went back to getting no views on her TikTok videos. She probably got lucky because she hit that the algorithm, and now she's like, I need to make another one. Hell, even if, you know, I'm hoping that this woman isn't a large content creator, guys, because it's actually funny. Some of these women, like, they say dumb crap like this. They tell you all of their dating stories and everything, but some of them have a lot of followers and they get a lot of views. And it's actually just the dumbest crap I have ever watched in my life. You know, like these are the types of people, unfortunately, there are dating coaches and stuff who have stories like this. And these are the people who are giving advice to young women. You know, like some of these individuals give the most damaging advice you could possibly imagine. And they have large audiences of young women. They're like, you know, 35, divorced, telling you to use your body to manipulate men and go out there and have fun and get with a whole bunch of dudes, just preaching a lack of self-respect, and it's just totally normalized. But whatever, let's continue.
Because, hey, what goes around comes around, and if you've done it to me, I'm sure you've done it to others, and I'm just so glad now that you're gonna get to see what it feels like.
Yeah, she's making this crap up. He didn't rematch her at all.
Anyway, have fun being alone, and if you're not that guy, sorry this video wasn't for you, but if you made it to the end, thank you for watching, and also thank you for giving me so much support on this video I made last year. I was in a really dark place in my life. I was super unconfident and really going through it, and like having so much support on my videos, like it truly made my entire summer, so thank you.
You can tell, guys, that like this video that she made, the original one that got 3.6 million views, this is like the highlight of her life, right? She's trying to recapitalize on it. I got so many views, guys. Thank you. I was in such a dark place. Thanks for all the views and the support on the videos. And you already know there'll be a bunch of women in the comments who will be like, yeah, you go, queen. I'm so sorry you have to go through all of this situation. You know, this man sucks. It's just complete nonsense, right? Let's continue into the clip that we played in the intro, guys. This is the woman who was saying that feels like a ratio of 100 pretty women to one attractive man. So let's take a listen to this one.
I don't know if this is just me, but like I rarely ever see attractive men out anywhere. Not that I even go out that much at night, but when I do, I never see any. Or even just like day to day, like out and about, like I never see anyone attractive. And I'm in New York City, but I see pretty girls everywhere.
Yes, so this is the classic, you know, single woman in New York. None of the men are up to her standards. And this is funny, right? It's all fun and games, okay? It's all great and well to make these videos. But one day, being 35 comes around, and, you know, I would suggest that maybe we get a head start here on collecting the cats, okay? Because that's where these women are headed, men. You know? There's no attractive men. None of the men are up to my standards. Why don't they treat me right? Why don't men look the way I want them to? There's so many attractive and beautiful women, but there are no attractive men. It's funny, guys, just how intolerable some of these women are. And it makes you think, okay, if this woman has really got her eyes peeled for the attractive men, she's really got her eyes set on these dudes, what makes you think that these men who let's just run with what she's saying, okay? That there's one attractive man to a ratio of 100 women who are attractive. Why should the man commit to any of you? especially if you're this annoying, right? Especially if you make TikTok videos like this one, you're one of these strong, independent, single ladies in New York. Like, it's very obvious to me why the men refuse to commit. Okay, why so many women jump on the internet and they make these videos crying and complaining, like literally the video that I just covered before this one, right? Not on this episode, but the previous episode I just recorded, which may go on the second channel. I'm pretty sure it will go on the second channel. There's like a 29-year-old woman sitting there and complaining because she's never had a serious relationship. This is why men don't want serious relationships with women, guys. Like, they're so delusional, so incredibly entitled, and these are the types of women who, even if you're a reasonably attractive guy and you give them the world, they're going to cheat on your ass anyway because they think that they deserve better. Let's keep going.
Never see anyone attractive. And I'm in New York City, but I see pretty girls everywhere. Beautiful girls everywhere, every day. I'll see pretty girls. Like, is it just me? I don't understand.
I don't understand, guys. There are so many fantastic, beautiful, stunning women, but the men are just unattractive and by extension trash. You know, this is like a light version of the videos where you see women going, oh, there are so many strong and independent and successful women. Why aren't the men just stepping up? You know, why don't they want to have relationships with us? Like, you're strong and independent, okay? If there are so many beautiful women out there, why don't you go have a relationship with one? It's absolutely crazy. Guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. I can't be bothered listening to any more strong and independent women from New York City, so we're going to be leaving it there. Don't forget to leave your thoughts and your comments. Make sure you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Peace.